boxes right next to Riri's. Solely responsible for showing rappers how to stand on the front lines when started throwing bands. Where were you when Big brought the Tigers in? Cause I was busy earning stripes like a tiger skin. Players in ball shorts, coaching from the side of the ball court. If you know, you know. Won't stop like a Walmart. We got the for the wrong sport. You know, you know. If you know about where's it supposed to be up? If you know.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Let's eat.
That good for 22 and a first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
On second down, Elliott wiggles free, and he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Eluding the pressure right. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Todd Davis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
I think they were all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
After the interception, here's Keenum. Sanders has it over the middle. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, we're going to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball.
Like 3 or 4 dogs. Man, so he's bringing the ball back.
Now they'll run the toss. He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
But what should we get off?
There, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Mama, look, this is me when I skateboard. Look, this is me when I skateboard. Look. Broke all them bones. You Tim Bones.
Throwing Here's Keenum on third down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
He's not even
I just don't think so. I think in
anymore.
this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact.
Boy,
I'm happy
I
they
can
kept
buy
that
on
flag in the back
stairs like
pocket.
that.
Now Austin.
Huh?
Oh, man.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they wanted to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you.
Let me the football for him.
Thank you. You said it didn't lead to points. Stalled off that drive.
No, no, no.
Just redeem themselves. Maybe reward their defense a little bit. And put some points on the board.
Oh, no, no.
He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45.
I don't know what he said. He said cut some grass tomorrow, so.
Getting the sense Charles are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're
No,
seeing
can you please
so far
let me up in the
is working
morning?
well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about
To
the best
cut that
performers
grass.
do their job when the lights come on.
I want to do
I think he likes
it,
natural light best.
I want to do a little job.
The give is to Elliott. And an alley to run. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Oh, wide open, complete.
That's good. Still in there.
Corey Cooper, 52 yards. And the Cowboys
I
have taken
haven't even been in there. No, I didn't. Yeah, why would you bring stuff on me?
I know you did.
Man, you never know who's been game. What's so new?
Because the reason why I know when you done did something, because you were blaming on somebody else.
Oh, man.
This
Yo.
field a few yards into the end zone.
I bet you probably did.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field and hope to do better than they did in their last possession. They run the football.
Frank.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys with the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. That's when you start accumulating first down. That's what they need in order to get everything.
I didn't eat it. It's game ball.
Contact going on there. And in the end, able to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looks
Just
pretty
like
good
you
until
lied
the
in
finish.
front of my face yesterday and said you didn't know. You
Second and 10.
just like you lied in my face yesterday and said you didn't know you drank my water. When you knew
And
you
when
did
the
it all
time has
wrong.
expired,
But that doesn't mean I did that.
they've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long.
You?
I ain't paying no attention.
I'm not putting
And
it
now
in.
whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
You seen it. You just told it on yourself.
I didn't eat it.
You got the holler, son.
I'm sure you put it in there. I know you did. You seen it and you ate it.
I don't eat pudding. I don't eat banana pudding.
He said he don't eat pudding, man.
I don't eat banana pudding. That's it.
Wow. Up out of the playbook too
Oh,
often.
shut up.
Most offensive coordinators don't have that on their
So
play
gang
sheet, so
banging.
they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in the open field, sometimes the fighting for extra
Pretty
yards
much.
doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling could lead to no yards gained.
And his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge
Let's eat midway. Let's
The
eat.
Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come on, Man, couldn't come up.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long
Like I said,
distance,
it did.
and have a chance
Go
to
get us a spoon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go get us a spoon.
Go get this spoon.
Again to Elliott. Losing yardage back at the 30.
I gave you some sweet
It'll be
nigga.
a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
With their foot, huh? Okay.
Under 4 to play
Oh,
now.
funny.
Clock running.
Always
Third down.
my favorite. It's Edie.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right. And this is
It's Edie.
Why you like that?
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Cole Beasley, 35 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
How much they is? How much they is?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
About 10 on this sucks.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping
That's an
for.
ice cold pudding right there.
Every facility we visit, everyone
Let's go.
talks about converting on
LA, where you
how
at?
big that is. In this
Right
situation,
here.
they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up the first down and change our momentum?
Well, that's complete to
Fumbles.
Sanders. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Keenum to throw on second down. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Keenum to Sanders for the Denver first down.
True. You ran late on that thing, man.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback.
He's a YouTuber.
He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And that about right there. He ran right through that weak tackle
Probably did
attempt.
some work or something. Been on for a minute. Chilling on somebody's house, huh? Drinking
2
on the
minutes to go here in
He's a
the first
YouTuber.
half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Right back to him on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So shit.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
After the encroachment penalty, here's 2nd and 5.
Dang. Bernard. This guy died. And he's still going.
And as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Keenum. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Their fellow receivers, offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A good pickup there. 8 yards on a first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
You know, so.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
You get this pick. You get this pick off for you.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to
Get
try
this
to
pick
pick up
off
a
for
first
you.
down. They ran it and picked it up.
Broncos with their
I get a pick and I score for half.
1st and 10 right at the 20. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Come in.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
You got to throw it if you want to score. Unless you're going to take that field goal. That's it.
As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in
Okay, you can have 3.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now flags will come in.
You can get up there, you got to get in the end zone.
Defense for jumping.
Don't worry about no false starts. You got to get across that goal line.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty. They fake the handoff. Now Keenum. It's incomplete.
We'll take 3.
Couldn't connect. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
My observation has been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right.
Take them 3, buddy.
Tendency quite a bit, but
I got 18 seconds. Go. About 15 seconds.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. And McManus able to put it through. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
On the return, it's Jordan Lewis. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Cowboys offense heading back out here, ready to go again. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They start on the ground with Elliott. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Man.
Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the corner, Bradley Roby. So we hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 44.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
At the 45-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Domaton Peko, the one to get him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
3rd quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. 10th carry now for Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety?
It's easy. Look at that rush on
making the
me.
big-time play.
Prescott now on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note of that and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Cooper is the target there.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So they get the INT. Now here's Keenum. And that one falls incomplete. Trying to dump it underneath. Now 2nd down.
Someone's going to get into QB1-0 when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That would be the 2nd person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, 2nd drive, not much better. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a 1st down. Keenum now 8 of 17 so far, under 50%.
Yeah, I know that. Where's it?
And on the ground they go with a running back. see that he might go all the way. The 30, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there, an 80-yard touchdown, and the Broncos have cut it to within a score. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Extra point from McManus is good. And a lead down to 3 at 13-10. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see do they rely more on the ground game here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit. Because
what is that one?
Shaking a little bit. I just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Throwing. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Prescott now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They go to Elliott again. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Wow.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Prescott. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
All right, partner, I'm a defender. I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead. Right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Stewart there to bring him down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they had that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
12 yards there as they move the chains. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a carry for the big fella. This is Jameis Olawale. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Now they'll give it to the fullback, Olawale. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. You got the slim lead late in the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
Still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
He's back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down. This is where you learn a lot about rookie quarterbacks. How can they run that 2-minute drill? We're about to find out.
And for them, it's not just proving it to guys like you and me watching the game and trying to beat a defense. It's proving it to their teammates that they can have the confidence in them when they line up in these situations.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Keenum got to have this one. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. And out now come the Cowboys. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
They'll try to close it out now. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Again, it's Elliott. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Bradley Roby, the quarterback, there to make the stop. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hit.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Todd Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Back to throw. Rolling. Oh, he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Tyrone Crawford in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
One last throw for Keenum. Throw left side complete. That's Sutton. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really...
That's good, man.